put clothes on. For real, for real. Unless I'm going somewhere. Hey y'all, I'm back. This needs to be turned down. Hey everybody. Y'all made me get up out my bed, take a shower. Just say y'all don't love me. Hi, Isabel. Hello, just be real. Just say y'all don't love me. Y'all don't even, you know what's so funny? Y'all get an attitude at y'all boss if they say y'all had to work every day. But swear, y'all say y'all don't want me to work every day, but I'll be getting nudges and tags and everything. Get up out the bed. I love you a lot too. So, let me say this. First of all, I want to go back because sometimes, Circa, hi Toya, I love you so much. I make myself sick. Oh, can I be honest with y'all? Y'all gave me life too. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know y'all gave me life too. Who knows that? My life had ended right before I met y'all. The current life that I had, it had just ended. My marriage had ended. My kids, I wasn't with. It was my first time for a lot of stuff. Y'all helped me through a very rough time in my life. Y'all don't even know it. Y'all don't know it, but y'all did. Y'all helped me keep my mind off not being able to see my kids every day because they grown and got their own house and I'm not in the same state. Y'all kept me, hey, Punky. Y'all kept me not thinking about a lot of different things. The fact that I was divorced and I waited to 36 to get married, like, you know, that I was starting all the way over from scratch in a lot of different areas, not completely from everything, but damn near. And I would ask God every day, you gave me all this information for what? Nobody around me even wants to hear it. He said, I got some people. And I say that all the time because look, y'all don't even let me have a day off. That's how I know. So this light is gonna work because Circa did it rigged it up a little bit. So I'm gonna just have to find the right angle, but I indeed wrapped it around the monitor. Indeed. Who ain't about to use what? I'll be damned if it's gonna work until it don't no more. It is. And I'll be using it just like it's hanging on the monitor. I done wrapped it around, wrap it around there. Like how we used to have to do the antenna with the foil. Keep wrapping it. Now make it loose. Don't move it. Stand right there. And they'll forget you right there watching they damn so. Hey! Can I go sit down? I thought this was a temporary fix. I didn't know I was gonna have to hold the antenna so you could watch your show. You didn't say anything about that. You said get up and move it till the fuzz was gone. We didn't realize that the electricity running through our body is what made it clear. They played us every time, didn't they? Now it's clear. Take it off, fuzzy. Electricity, no. Right? We did this the other day. Mind blowing. Right? Y'all see it's on. It ain't on no cord. This ain't no magic trick for those of you that don't know. It's a rechargeable light bulb, right? Y'all see it got the little. I'm about to be so petty, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Copper or something similar to copper. 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 Something's a copper type. This ain't. I don't know if this is all the way copper or not because it look a little yellow. They didn't add something to it, but you see. And you see, hello, hello. You said I'm an electric being. You said this ain't lit but nothing but the electricity pulsing through my body. You said, huh? You said what? You said the same electricity that started my cells to multiply. Y'all want me to preach? Here they go. Here go the pastors. It's the same light, honey, that is pulsing. God is light. You hear that? You see that? Nah, for real though. The same electricity that started your cells to multiply, that's keeping your heart beating, that's keeping your electrons pumping, is the same electricity that is powering this all together cool light bulb. Now you wanna know what's crazy? If that electricity stops, if my heart stops, if my neurons stop firing, how is it that I complete the current? How is it that we complete the current? Make it make sense, family. This is why when you walk past certain people, and you used to hate this when you was a little kid, because your brothers, well, we did it in our house, maybe not your house. We would rub our feet on the ground and make sure we got them good and electrified, and walk right past you and zap you, zip, and keep on going. Quit! That's what telling mama. Keep your mouth shut. Because I gave you some of the cookies I went in there and got. How dare you? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember? Everybody remember when we used to shock our brothers and sisters? I'm going to get you. Wait till you go to sleep. I'm going to touch you right on your nose. Petty. Mm-hmm. Yep, indeed. Because everybody like, yep, I did that too. Listen here. Or take a look. Come on. So I want to say this to y'all too. And I know I might have to say this message a few times because people might miss some classes. So let me say something. I'm not always going to be on here with a book in front of you. And in the last couple months, I've been realizing that there is a time for everything. So if you don't see me with a book, please don't try to force me into teaching because I ain't going to do it. We're going to have a regular conversation and hopefully you learn something in that. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, listen to Money Long song. She'll tell you. Let's just have a conversation. Everything. I don't always want to get up here and your preacher don't even preach every day. They don't. Hell, they only really preach twice a week. Sunday morning and Sunday night, because on Tuesdays or Wednesdays, they teach it, sitting in a chair in the front of the church. And also, please don't expect out of me what you don't expect out of yourself. Do you go to work every single day, all day, and anytime anybody see you, you got your computer or your machine with you that you work at? So if anybody tell you, hey, something about your job, now you got your machine, is you running around with your machine in the back of your car? Are you, honey, y'all be waiting on that clock at 5 o'clock on Friday or whatever y'all days is off. So if I say that I don't want to get on here and teach, you might want to listen because you're going to get your feelings hurt. I do not have to teach every day. And some lessons, even when I'm not in front of a book and coming out of a book, it's still a life lesson. Maybe you get to learn a new way of looking at a situation. That don't always have anything to do with a book or the Bible or scripture or whatever, y'all. I have other things to teach besides what's in a book. Life experience. And we got a lot of young kids in here that haven't experienced life yet. So if they can learn from their auntie's craziness, I'm going to teach that too. So please, when you come in, don't try to keep asking, what are we reading from? What page? and all of this. If I ain't said one, don't keep asking about it, because 9 times out of 10, it ain't one. And that irritate me. I'm going to tell y'all. You cannot force me to teach. If I don't have no scripture on my mind, I'm not about to lie to y'all to say what y'all want to hear. That's why I keep telling y'all I'm not doing no payment, nothing. And if you've been here long enough, you got enough books. You ain't got to ask me what to read. Y'all autodidactic polymaths. What exactly does that mean? Please tell me what. Tip. Tip. Might be pain or something. I'm gonna have to give me another one of these. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give me another one. Where's my stuff? What does this mean? Self-taught in many subjects. Guess what? Guess what we not gonna have at our school? Spoon-fed people. Y'all been spoon-fed in church enough. I'm not spoon-feeding another. Man, look. Once my babies can sit up and they can snatch off my plate, I'm not feeding you no more. And if that happened at 6 months, baby, you in that chair. I'm about to chop up your little carrots, because the moment you can grab from my plate, you can eat for yourself. The minute that you bought the books that I had, you really didn't even need me. It's what you want to learn and what you want to know. I didn't. I want everything in here except for, I mean, even with the stuff y'all said, it's all stuff I wanted to know. Didn't nobody have to tell me sit down and you only read this. No, that's why we got this shirt right here. And if you were part of this community, auto, sorry, wrong side. Auto means by yourself. Self-taught. The Holy Ghost is going to teach you way more than I ever can. And sometimes CERCA be in her flesh. A lot of times. Speaking of that, okay, so y'all know how, like, in the movies, they always got the friend in just this one area that tell all the stories, and then the guys find out he ain't never bust a grape. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay. So if you know what I mean, just know that's about my life right now. So I'll be talking crazy, but believe me, I told y'all he let that lady have a heart attack. It's not a game. I don't play with people's lives like that. People that they tires them, but look, don't even worry about it. Because as soon as he say no, I know it's either gonna be trouble for you or me, and I don't like trouble, so I'm gonna move on. Your pastor preached what today? That you need to be learning for yourself. In the flesh, it's a real thing. Okay, so if you the hair Don, how long you been here? Who been here at least a year? 8 months to a year. Like, raise your hand, please. Okay, y'all over here. Okay. One of the first things that I said when I came on this thing is, what I live in, what duality. When people kept trying to make this in the church, and what did I say? This ain't what? This ain't church. This is a school. It's gonna feel like church. We gonna play music like church. We collect offering and tithes like church. We do all the same stuff church. Well, not all. We don't do all the stuff church do, but it's gonna feel like a church thing here. It is, but this ain't church. So you might come in here and we having Jesus juice, which is wine. Jesus drank that. You might hear the cussing apostle more than I'm sure it was one of them that used to get in trouble for telling the kind of jokes CERCA be telling. I'm sure. That's why the Bible say cleanse your mind every day. But see, this is the thing. I grew up in a house with boys, and you had to be quick. You just had to, even if it wasn't about that. And so then going out into the world, you get catcalled a lot. So in order to cut that down, because they think they always got something slick to say, then CERCA didn't have to fight her way out a lot of stuff. Because I used to know how to hurt your feelings. I said, don't listen. If I keep going and then you call me out my name, I'm gonna have something nice for you. Don't even trip. We all gonna say something about somebody we don't know. That's gonna make them feel away. I guarantee you though, you gonna want to put hands on me once I finish. Cause your little thing, you say that to every chick. It's kind of random, but what I'm about to say is gonna cut you to yourself. That you won't do that no more. It's Miss Lady every time I see you after this. And that's what I would get. How you doing, Miss Lady? I'm doing fine. You'll watch your lips when you're talking to me. I know it. Listen. And I'm going to say it with a smile as I sashay away from you. I don't have no problem with commanding my respect. Not demanding, commanding. I ain't even giving you a choice. You will respect me. Because I don't give out nothing but respect. The Bible talks about being so spiritual that you know earthly good. What if they never grew up in church? And what if them seeing me act like I act draws them in and then they learn a different way to live because that ain't the only facet that I have. You would want to be multifaceted so you could catch as much fish as you can, fishers of men. And like I done said a gazillion times, all fish don't come to the same bait. If you don't understand that, take a lesson in fishing before the winter gets here. Go get you a fishing license or go talk to somebody that fish. Call one of your uncles, your granddaddy, your grandma, auntie, whoever go fishing, and you call them and talk to them. See, this is the thing. You can call and talk to one of your buddies that used to be in the army and just ask them to start talking about from basic. Just tell me about basic training all the way up. It will teach you so much about your situations in life. But if you only see one way, you only gonna be able to catch one kind of fish. I'm trying to hit all the ponds and seas and oceans and rivers that the people was used to. I don't want to stick out like a sore thumb, because then I won't be invited into places. Where is my? Did I leave? The first thing that people do when they see a church person coming is run the other way. Don't believe me? Jehovah's Witness. Jehovah's Witness. Don't believe me? Apostolic. Any black men in a flashy suit with a Cadillac or some kind of car like that, if they come up to you and they got any kind of little short papers in their hand, you're going to find a way to avert them, to go away. Right or wrong. You see a black lady with a let me see, because they wearing wigs now. But back in the day, if she had a bun with some curls in the front, a jean skirt and a white t-shirt and some tennis shoes on, if you was in the grocery store, baby, you wasn't even gonna make no eye contact with her. Because she was going to say, praise the Lord, and you was going to look down at your clothes and look at her. And get the covering up and stuff. And didn't know she used to be a town hoe. Y'all know that? Y'all know that? The pastor used to be her pimp. She just ain't gonna tell nobody that's why she at the church. She came at a different time. Guess what else? The deacon, he was both of their dealers. The usher, she was the decoy for those boys. She was the set 'em up queen. That's why they set her at the door. See, the Lord ain't gonna change your attributes. He just gonna put them to work where he at. She was the lookout. The ushers. You see how they stop people at the door? She was either the lookout for the trap house or she was the lookout for the boosters. One of the two. Watch how they stop you at the door. And they never be wanting to frisk you. Come on, auntie. Did he bring his cup and have him pour orange juice in it? Did he? He probably did. Thank you. All right, can y'all do me a favor? Let's look up a very simple word. Y'all ready? Y'all asked for it. I was in the bed. So, come on. I was in the bed chilling about to whoop the zombies. Listen, and I'm going back to it this evening. I made sure I got all my vacuum here. And I'm going to be back on that. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all might not, and y'all have messed around and told me y'all can take it on my iPad. It is a wrap. I got some running around where I have to sit tomorrow too. Lord, please don't let me act the fool in these people's place. Well, I got away. Yeah, I'm up now. I'm up. Y'all get on the. Did y'all ears ring too? Y'all got that? I can't wait to use that on them grandkids. Who ears ringing? Did the dogs come running? Come here, Scruffy. Get on up now. Get on up. My ear's still ringing. Yes, the dog came too. Come on, Scruffy. Come on. Time for you to sit down. I know you understand. God just confuzzled your language, so we don't get all your words. But I know you understand. Okay, so the word I want y'all to look up is saved. What is the definition of saved? You said all safety equipment needed. today. Please be advised. Come on, Scruffy. hmm Can I tell y'all something though? I really do love my job. Other than being a parent, this has been the best job I've ever had. And even before TikTok, when I used to do this, just with my friends and people that I knew, and I saw people's lives change. Um, I'm gonna say this real quick. I told y'all the story of this lady. I met her in June of 2013. Okay, and we chopped it up every day. She lived behind me in houses. I was in an apartment. So I used to jump the fence. Me and my daughters would go over there, chill with their family. I took my tent over there. We used to have Bible studies all the way to like 11, 12, sometimes 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. We'd be out there. Young people too, old, all the way from like 60 something. Not old, not saying 60 is old, but I'm just saying like the oldest person was like 60 something, maybe 70, I don't know. And then the youngest was like newborn babies and stuff. And we'd be out here getting ate up by mosquitoes and everything. So when I met her, she used to say there is no God, all of this stuff, and I used to be like, okay, anyway. But we hung out like every day, and so she would. This was around the time I was writing my business plan, so I would go over there and we would chill, have coffee, and she would always put hair on my coffee, not on purpose. I said, don't wash your hair. She was a white lady. I said, how do you get hair in my coffee every day? I said, I'll bring my own coffee from now on. Right? I tell y'all this story to those of you that have heard it. I'm sorry, you got to hear it again. Long story short, she ended up getting sick, going in the hospital. I had a dream after. I take that back. She ended up going in the hospital, but she did. She started reading the Bible. She started talking about God and all of these different things. She was waiting to get off some like trouble stuff, and so I would sit with her every day. Every day for like 6 weeks, I sat with this lady every day. She got out of the hospital. I want to say like the 17th of the month. The 17th or 18th of the month, God told me that this lady was going away. So I wouldn't go see her for 2 weeks. So from like the 17th or 18th of this month until the 1st, I wouldn't go see her. My daughters would go over there. I would not go. Because God had told me the next time I see her, I was not going to see her anymore. So I kept trying to stretch out the time. I told her, because I had got like a little summer cold and she had just had surgery. So I was like, well, I'll come over there. I'll come over there. I'll come over there. I kept telling her I was going to come, and I kept telling my daughters, I was like, I'm going to go, but just not today. To keep safe or rescue from danger or to store up. Thank you. Okay. For 2 weeks, I would not go see this lady. I went and saw her on the 1st at about, I want to say like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I told her I'll be here in the morning so I can have coffee with you. Please don't put no hair in it. She said, I'll be here. What did I tell y'all God told me? That the next time I see her, I wasn't going to see her no more after that. She died between like 12 and 2 in the morning. She was up doing laundry. She had just washed her hair. She had just put a load of clothes in the washing machine at 4:30 in the evening, Jesus. And she passed away between like 12 midnight and 2. I was up doing a sew-in on my hair. And it's crazy because I finished at about 3 o'clock in the morning and I hadn't worn black hair in so long. I said, damn, I look like Morticia. At 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, I get on another social media when I had it, and her son was on there saying, "Rest in heaven, my man. I can't believe you gone." And I was like, "What? What?" Got up and went over there, and it was real. Now, I told y'all God always leave me with a witness. This baby's best friend, I told him. I called him over to my house. I didn't tell the little boy that his mom was going to pass. I told his best friend. I said, "You need to tell him. Don't tell him, but I'm telling you right now, she's not going to be here long." So when his mom came up from the state that she was from to come to the funeral, when we was at the funeral, this little boy, who at the time was 17, he introduced me to his real mom, because they called me my dupes too. He introduced me to his real mother and said, "Mama, this is the lady I told you about that told me that this was going to happen and this and this and this and this. She came and saw her this day and then overnight." At the repast, it was a little white guy, round, kind of round man, that walked up to me. Now, mind you, I don't know nobody here really at this funeral. I didn't only known these people about 6, 7 weeks. I go to the funeral and I'm getting in the truck to leave, and this man says, "Hey, excuse me, come here." And I'm looking like, "Oh Lord, is he the police?" That's exactly what I said in my mind. I said, "Oh God, what I done did, Jesus? I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing." And he said, "Are you such and such?" I said, "Yes." And now my heart really beating fast. He said, "I just want to thank you for everything that you did for my daughter." He said, "Every day after," now mind you, this lady was older than me. She was like 40 something. Okay? She was older than me. I think I was still in my 30s because I hadn't even got married yet. I was only like 32 or something like that. 32 or 33. Something like that. 33. Okay? About to be 34. Yep, I was 32 or 33. So he says, "My daughter called me every day after the day that she met you and told me how you changed her life. She didn't believe in God when she met you. She used to say all these things." I said, "I know. I have them written down in my journal." She wrote them down in my journal so I could know, and then wrote the letters to me and gave it to me. Girl, we was not, we is, but I'm happy now because I have them. It's proof. I have them written in her own handwriting in big pink ink. Still got them. They over there. I have the things where she was showing me, not showing me, but I was showing her how I was writing my business plan, doing my fine. I have them in her handwriting. I have her letters to my daughters in her handwriting. I have them. Time and date, because y'all know I make everybody time and date. Write it down. Write it down. Well, she had wrote in those 6 weeks all these letters to her kids, to her mom, to all of these people that she had strained relationships with prior to this, and God. Because God knew he was going to take her. For this man to look at me and say that, and I'd never seen him. She never even, I mean, she would tell me about it, but I never met him. And at her funeral, he let me know that she called him every day. "This lady, such and such and such and such, ooh, she get on my nerves, but I don't know why, I just love her." So crazy self. "Why you always trying to talk to me about the Bible?" I said, "Because you need it." Crazy self. Sit down. Why you act like you don't like it? Why you keep calling me over here? If you don't, I can go home. Don't nobody care. Well, then why you keep calling me over here every morning at 5:30? Why it's dark? I'm trekking. It can be raccoons out here. I'm climbing over the damn fence trying to have coffee with your tail at 5:30. You ain't climbing over no fence coming to my house. Got my Jesus bag and my cup. Like, leave me alone. I'm here, ain't I? Hell, crazy self. I miss her, but she was crazy. Damn. I have to fight people to get them. Don't make me have to fight you, okay? Just take it. I'm just trying to help. Listen, God let me meet all the crazies. That's why y'all here. Y'all probably was the super stubborn. Ain't about to listen to nobody telling you nothing. You're gonna go your own way. Birds of a feather. He can only send me to the people that understand my language. That's it. That's why other people are like, what is she talking about? Yeah, you're not. Your teacher's over there. You're in the wrong hall. You're gonna need to go over to B for blind, blindly led over there. Yeah. This is we in S hall for seek and find. Y'all need to go over to B hall where they don't want to see and they want to be spoon fed information. You said, how I just get in here and you calling me out? Mm. You said I got sense now, though. Oh, y'all got y'all gear on? Oh, shoot. So, well, because what had happened was, you said, yes, I came ready. I know better, honey. I got my bag in the back of the car. Oh, listen. You said, I have grown up. Thank you. All right. Mm-mm. Mm. So let me tell you this. How long did the disciples walk with God? And when they started making disciples, what did God or Jesus tell them immediately to do? Real quick. Y'all remember? Anybody? Y'all done been in the OTP so long y'all don't remember? Cheat and Google it. Kinda. Go and make disciples. He told them to go and make disciples. If they was stuck under his rear end the whole time, how could they do that? If they were stuck in the church, excuse me, excuse me. Ooh, if they were stuck in the church all day, how they gonna make disciples? Matter of fact, how do you go out into the world and you never leave church? How do you be a light in a dark world if you won't never go out in the door? How do you know if your light is even light if you ain't been in the dark? That's why God, when he was talking to the church, he said, the light you got, it ain't even real light. It's darkness. He was talking to the church. He wasn't talking to the world. It's a light, but if ain't no power, I'm gonna have to go make some coffee. It's a light, but if ain't no power going to it, it's just a light. It looked like a light, shaped like a light, and everything. But until some power get to it, and not that fake Christianity that they've been teaching y'all forever, and ever 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 and ever. It's a lot of folks that look like Christians, baby, but they ain't got not a stitch of power to move nothing. Cause ain't no power. They doing a lot of hooping and hollering. They holding up a space. Let me ask y'all a question. Has there ever been a time that you've been here and I've been talking and the hair on your body raised? Have I ever been speaking and you felt emotional? Like you got a little lump in your throat? And I'm not talking about when y'all see me cry, just maybe when I'm talking. Are there issues that y'all know that there is no way that I could know, and just so happen I get on here in one of the classes and it's tap dancing on your head like, what I just talked to you about before she came on live? Is this when I get the tomatoes? There's y'all don't want to tell the truth today. Okay, let me ask you a question. Queen's tomatoes. Because if you start your tomato line, I hope you call them that. Um, okay. Have you ever, or those of you that have gone to church, have you ever sat through a whole service and never felt any of that? Like you was on your phone the whole time, not paying no attention because you need power for it to work. And not human power. In order to be a light to the world, you have to let the creator of the world give you your light. You can't make it for yourself. You got everything. But right now, you got to use substitutes to get the power and the light that you need. Buddhas, witchcraft, seduction, all of that. The devil tell you you need an extra piece of you to get to the light. And you don't even already know the light been waiting to get in you because it's already there. You just can't see it. So you then went to the soothsayers. You then went to the stars. I feel the presence of God. Thank you, Jesus. You then went through everything and don't even know God already in you, boo boo. The light you need, it been knocking at the door trying to get in. And guess what? You've been going through artificial power sources to get what's already on the inside. Yeah, it's gonna work. You know it should work. But until your daddy click on the electricity that started your cells to multiply and to keep your neurons firing, to keep your heart pumping, and the like. You can have everything, but if it don't connect, it's powerless. Quit looking for stuff on the outside of you. God already put it in you. This is why I tell you, don't try to be nobody else because it snuffs out your life. When you begin to live the life that God wants you to live, the way that He wants you to live it, the world will see you. But as long as you're okay with just looking like a light and not actually being one, He can't let you go nowhere. You gotta stay put. That's why everybody wanna be a star. Shine bright like it, you know. The lights, the glitz, the glam. But they lights be real, real dim for real though. Because ain't no connection. And what they connecting to, it ain't the real thing. Because it ain't coming from within. It had to come from an outside source. So again, quit looking for power on the outside of you when it's already there. You don't need this. God said, open the door and let me in, and all the power you need to go through every test, every trial, to not punch nobody out, to not sleep with old boy or girl again, or all of the above, to not steal, to not lie, to not cheat, to not whatever, to not squander your money, to be more wise in your thinking and the way. It's all already in you. You don't need nothing extra. But you got to go to the stores. That was already there in the beginning. The lights. The real light, not that old manufactured stuff y'all got. We always looking for something to connect us to God, and He already here. He said it ain't nowhere you been. I ain't been. You ain't looking for me. I been here the whole time. Right here. What is you talking about? You been looking for me. You ain't have to go nowhere. Well, you must have had your eyes closed because I've been here with you. Matter of fact, I've been carrying you. How you don't see me? It ain't no place you thought you hid from me that I wouldn't like. Boo. Yeah, I slid in. You thought you closed the door real fast? No, I'm here. I was in the corner waiting on you. I had to be in here and make sure you was okay because I already knew they had plans on abusing you, but not with me in the room. See, there's places you called yourself even got out of, and if he wasn't in there, you wouldn't have never got out the room. Moving on. Called yourself leaving him outside, and he the only reason you got out. And wasn't on none of my favorite shows. Quit trying to leave him out of your plans and let him lead you to your plans. How about that? Instead of leaving him out, let him lead. hard thing to do, but it is so worth it, I promise. And this ain't my first rodeo here. It's been a few other times I felt like Christmas every day for a while. I said, "Ooh." He said, "Well, you went through faithfully. You could have did a little bit better, but I'm gonna reward you still. Do better next time, though. God is only gonna keep being better and better to you. He ain't like people where they give you like he's just gonna be better, and then you gonna cry again like I wish I would never mess up. Oh my God, I don't even know why you love me because you gave it to me, and I don't deserve nothing. God is not the type of God to. Now don't get me wrong, He will punish you, knock the wind out your tail. Like when you fell off the swings when you was way up high and didn't catch that rope good, like that, where you be like, ugh. They be like, breathe. You be like, when? When should I do that? Because right now I can't. My whole body is feeling pain. It's all. That's all I know. That's happening right now. That's it. That's all. I don't even know. My brain is not even comprehending breathe right now because I just fell flat to the ground from about 10 feet up in the air. Ain't no breathing. You better be happy my eyes is open. I'm trying to focus. You were supposed to catch me. This is a real life story. I wasn't on the swing. I was on that thing though, and my big brother was supposed to catch me, and I hit the sand, baby. Ooh, and it was the big ones. Back in the 80s, they didn't care about kids. They made all kind of death traps for them. There's no reason this thing is almost 20 feet up in the air, and you got kids climbing on it. It was triangular. This is some kind of altar. It's gotta be. I know a lot of children have probably lost their life in this toy. This ain't safe. So they start making them a lot closer to the ground where the kids' feet really could touch. Cause I almost lost my life on that thing. And my old brother, I don't know what he was looking at, but it definitely wasn't me. Cause I hit my whole life on that sand. Kaput from a very, and it was way up high. And my brother, so don't do that to your children. Moving on. For real. No. Be careful with kids. Matter of fact, since we talk about darkness, let me see. Okay, y'all go to page 148 while I go make me some coffee real quick. Do y'all be tired of me talking crazy? But it be real life. Our parts was horrible with the 80. Ooh, baby, they was trying to get rid of us. Thank you so much. You know it's the same. I think it just be the lighting, y'all. If I got these curtains open, it looks darker because I ain't washed it or nothing. I'll be right back. Let me go. Fine. Not fine. Get your pen and paper though. It looks bright today. It's because of these lights. I broke the. So right now, um, the light is wrapped around the monitor hanging because I didn't rigged it up. Because y'all know I was on live when I broke it. So, but we gonna still use it. And is. I'm gonna use it till it don't work. I will hang that damn thing from the ceiling if I have to. I got hooks. What you mean? I'm not. I don't waste money for nothing. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to make me some coffee. Go to the bathroom. Y'all know how I be around here. I'm an old lady, and I get to go have restroom breaks. We've been on here a whole hour already. I had to go to the bathroom, Mr. Robert. I already couldn't lay on my game and play the video game. Had to get up and finish cleaning up in here. I didn't vacuum. I'm telling y'all right now, I didn't. And I might not until Wednesday. I don't know. Because I want to play God of War. That's what I want to do. Harry, you're going to have to move over for a little bit. I have not forgot about you. I have not. No, I'm just playing, Mr. Robert. I'm joking. Mm. My son just gets a kick out of the fact that his mother is 43 years old and decided to become a gamer. He is too tickled. He texts me talking, Mom, what's your favorite game? I said, I ain't played them all yet. Real good. I got to see. At first, it was Harry Potter. Then it was Street Fighter. So I don't know. I might like all of them equally. Why do I got to pick one? Why does there have to see that? Folks always trying to box me into one thing. I don't like that. I don't want to be boxed in. Don't try to do it. Don't try to box me in. God doesn't box me in. You don't get to do it either. No. You love Crash Bandicoot and Rayman. What? And Mario. Oh, yeah. Can I ask y'all a question? Y'all gonna be honest and tell me? Brisket? Girl, you done made some brisket? Look, come on, I gotta focus. Damn it. They always over here talking about. I don't use either of those. I use Polygel. Polygel, girl, because it ain't got no smell and it's easy to work with. I be trying to focus. Now you just made me forget what I was gonna say. Oh, thank you, Dad. All right. Food takes me all the way out the game. Huh? Brisket? What? Okay. So let me ask you a question. If we were to do you guys have paper or something that you can draw with? An iPad, whatever. Something you can take notes. Okay, good. Can you draw a thermometer and put inner child in the bulb and go up by fives? Ow! Ooh, I'm gonna have to put my brace on. Who got that massager? Did y'all get y'all massager already? Oh my God. Can y'all tell that I'm a lot less snappy? It's because my back and my legs and stuff feel amazing. Oh, my. Oh, me and use the girl. Oh, listen here. Who woke up feeling like a brand new person? Mine came yesterday, and my husband loved it. I already know how it go. So y'all know they're not gonna let it, baby. What's that? What you got? What sucker done told you to go get now? That's everybody's excuse to come and be nosy. Thank you. Ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't it? That's the excuse to come and be nosy. Now, what sucker done told you to go by? Why is you over here in my box? Don't even worry about it. Don't even. And no, I haven't put the. Maybe I should. That way I don't even gotta fight with this. But just give me a moment. Okay. So don't be mad at me. We're gonna use the broke one for right now. Okay. And then I'm gonna put the other one together. But I was putting the new office together. So just give me a break. Okay. Can you guys do that? Get off my back already. Oh shoot. I got about 20 jobs. Can I ask you a question? Did anybody enjoy this lesson? Did anybody enjoy the financial class that we had looking up Job's wealth? Anybody? His net wealth and his um lovely um it's very interesting, wasn't it? I got hold on. So I got a whole bunch of old cleaning rags because I stopped. Y'all know that $5 bundle at Walmart. Well, they got the $5 bundle at Dollar Tree now. Actually, not even Walmart. I gotta make sure this is the right spray. Well, I be spray the wrong thing, and then we have the same situation as the last one. All right, let's do it. All right, Circa, you just gotta remember, don't mess, don't do like you did with the other one and spray the wrong spray, and now it don't erase no more. All right, moving on. Okay, look at this. We back in there. Like swim weird. Yeah. Can we make everybody see? And yes. Oh, it's a little tilted. Hold on. I don't want it to mess up my charger though. Just stay right there. Oh, this is lovely. Okay, alright. Y'all done send me a whole bunch of dry erase, so let's see what works and what y'all can see. Find the okay. Dry erase. Okay, because y'all know y'all sent me post-it note kinds too. So I'm gonna try. So this the one y'all used to see in their church. I'm gonna do it this way. Can everybody still see? Yes. Okay, so we gonna do ours in a box instead of the other way. Y'all know I ain't no artist. Don't come for me. Is that too light? Yep. Let's do this dark. Some colors because of the light. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's better. This kind of looks like a hat, but it is what it is. Okay, we got it. Can y'all see it now? Is that better? Okay. 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 So I ain't got enough room. I don't want to break this. There we go. Y'all can see now. Inner kid. I was gonna write inner child, so you can make yours a circle or however you want it to look. This is my thermometer. Leave it alone. I didn't want nobody to come in and see no, because I ain't a good artist. I'll be like the kids. Now what is this? It's a thermometer. You'd be like, hmm. So I did mine square. Okay. So what I need y'all to do is every 5 years, Every line is 5 years. You was wondering why it looked like that? I got to think ahead. Wisdom. You understand? Wisdom. Wisdom. Okay? So this would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Right? Some of y'all can't go that high or whatever. So we're going to say whatever. Y'all got it? Y'all with me? Is we here or not? Come on. We about to bust this. Is y'all ready or not? Okay. Now, hopefully, spouses, if y'all in class trying to cheat and kind of have class and not, you need to do this exercise too. It's important. Please. Okay? Don't be trying to get out of it. I'm ambidextrous. I can write my name, but no, not like that. Now, you ask me about writing with my toes and stuff, I might be able to do it. Anyway. Okay. So, I want y'all to keep this. Okay? And the reason I had you make this thermometer is as we go through these learning lessons, don't try to rush this either. Find out if you've now healed the 5-year-old you. As you learning and as God is teaching you a new way to think, this thermometer should start to be colored in with the void that was in your life. You know that, right? This void should not still be here. As God is loving on you, this should be filled up. So if you still holding on to your inner child being hurt, that means God, you ain't allowing God to fill you up yet. That's why we color, play games, do the stuff that make our toes wiggle like we used to when we was a kid. We ain't been working on that for nothing. Y'all thought y'all just doing that? Science experiments. I'm gonna give me a white coat. Don't even trip. So when we do when I can tell y'all my hypothesis on. So the reason I had you pull this out is I need you to start gauging. It ain't no rush thing. But the moment that you think about a childhood memory and tears don't well up in your eyes anymore, guess what happened? 5-year-old me healed. Let God work on you some more. Guess what happens? 10-year-old me healed. Let God break up some more stuff. Dang, Dad, you got a little rough at around 15 because everything in my life changed then. And then I didn't really have nobody. And I was in high school and I wasn't happy. But God, you filled up that space too. And then when I was 20, all that stuff happened that I never told nobody about and just hid it down, but it eats at me every single day from 20 to 25. All the stuff that I did because I was grown and could. That torment me today from 20 to 25. God said, oh, I can fill up that space too. I don't think so, Lord. It's a whole bunch of people that be telling me they can do stuff like that. He said, watch me. Girl, I ain't them. I am not them. See, they said they was gonna fill your space up and left you feeling empty, baby. You gonna be running from me. You gonna have so much that you ain't gonna know where to put it. All right. So then, 25, I learned a little bit, but I wanted to be grown, so I got myself in a situation with a person. I said I'm gonna stick it out because I ain't bouncing back and forth no more, and picked the wrong one and went through all hell. Coming through 25 to 35, all the abuse, whether it be mental, physical, financial. I went through hell, right? This is my story. I'm just telling y'all. But see, God went on and filled that space up too. That I kept saying what. So then He healed my 5-year-old self. He healed my 10-year-old self because I quit looking to the same people that hurt me for the love that they didn't give me when I was 5. God said, I've been trying to love you the whole time. You keep going to her, I got it. You keep going to your dad at 10, you realize your mama was a liar and everything she said about your daddy was a lie, and you went to your daddy and this was daddy her here. So what you do at 15? Niggas ain't nothing to me. Chicks ain't nothing to me. Cause your mama, little boy, at 10 through 13 hurt your pride. So now every woman gonna catch how mama made you feel. You said what? So from 15 to 25, sir, you are cheapening yourself trying to prove to your mama and daddy who didn't give a damn that you are worthy of love by making chicks call your phone 100 times. And man, they always on me, man. I know you want to feel. Let me get out of here for the men start throwing tomatoes at me. Okay, I'm gonna move on. God gonna fill up everybody's space. Mm-hmm. Never mind. And so then, well, and so then, let's see what we got here. Oh, that's a good one. So you cover up all of your feelings with money. It is. So from about 15, when they told you didn't have nothing and you was poor because your mama had to go to the all the way up from when they made you told you at your job that you would never be nothing but under them. So you covered up all of this with money. The void. And God said, okay, you got all that bread. But guess what? I can still see the void that is hidden under all you tried to hide with money and treating people wrong and all your clothes and all your car. And it's all because this baby right here wasn't heard. Education go in there too, because some people try to cover it up with education. Fake relationships. They okay being a side piece because they just ain't by themselves. When God said you being by yourself will be so amazing because you don't even know how much stuff that I put down on the inside of you, but it's hidden here in the seed stage. It ain't never been able to sprout. It's just a whole bunch of little seeds. All the beautiful things that I put down in there because you scared to be who I made you. So it's all these beautiful business ideas and things that can help other people. Your inner child who was so free and so trusting and so loving and just so in tune with God and believed in everything, but life didn't beat you up and No, reality came in. So all of these seeds and all of the amazing things that God said He knew before He formed you in your mother's womb, that He put down in you, that you dream about when nobody is around, and you say, "Ooh, if I could do this, and if I wouldn't have had this happening to me when I was a kid, I probably could have." God said, "Who said it was too late? You." He said, "All I need is a seed. Everything that's in your dream is in the seed that I put in you when you was a kid. You don't need anything external out of a seed for an apple tree to grow. You just need the seed. All of the roots, all of the flowers, all of the bark, all of the new branches, it's all in that seed. I don't need anything external for a watermelon seed. I just need the seed because everything that needs for that plant to do what it's supposed, it's artificial connections, real seeds. What God put in you is just gonna work. You ain't even gotta try hard at it. You're gonna have to work to it because He wants to perfect the thing that He put down in you. It needs to grow roots, which means it's gonna have to be in the dark for a little bit. It's gonna be a rainy season. It's gonna be a dry season, even maybe. So you're gonna have to put some over it. It's gonna be people that's gonna come and try to steal your dreams right out the ground before they can even grow. So then God has predators. People try to dig up your seeds once they see where you plant them at. Oh, but once you allow God to start healing this, and you do have to do the work. But God made our bodies self-healing, did He or did He not? So there is a portion of healing that you will have to do. And He did make us healers. He said, "I've given you the power of healing in your hands." So you can keep getting artificial connections. I ain't saying they ain't gonna work, but over time this gonna wear out. And you're gonna need a new one. Maybe the button, or maybe just it gets stripped in there or get wet and it won't work. But guess what's always gonna work? That eternal connection to the source of light for real. That could get smashed and it won't go back on the form of this. So then I don't have no connection. But if I just use what God already gave me, if I use the power of the living God that He put down on the inside of me, I don't need nothing else. I don't need a wine. I don't need a rock. I don't need nothing. I just need a listening ear and a teachable spirit, babe. And ain't nothing off limits. He gonna guide and light the way. But in order to grow, even in order to connect, I gotta pick it up. I gotta do a little bit of something. I gotta try to connect. And trying to connect is, God, I'm letting go of every. I can't go back to 5. I can't go back to 10. I can't go back to 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 80. I can't. So why have I not let this girl heal? Why have I not let this little boy heal? Some of them people ain't even alive no more. Why do you think when God went to the wedding and everybody was already drunk, He didn't, like old boy said, He didn't scold them. He said, what y'all need? They said, we. Excuse me, Jesus. I know you're already busy. Hey, Jesus. So, this has been a great party, but we're out of line. You know, I know you do all those little tricks since you're a kid. Can you, what? I'm getting that. Hey, Bob. Jesus said, he said, go get the jugs that we washed our hands in. No, you can't have any more. He's going to make some. I'm going to go. You said what? What? Jesus said. They said, ooh, man. Yeah, more. Oh, my God. I've never. Oh, my God. Jesus. Jesus like, y'all just wash y'all feet and hands in that water. But it's sweet. I think the dirt made it good. See, the dirt add a little bit more flavor to it. See, when I do stuff, I don't got to have no sparkling clean vessel. I can take the same dirty water you just rinsed in and make you love it. Look at that. It'll be the best thing you ever had. Ooh, shoot. The same shame will be your strength, baby, if you let God make it into that. That embarrassment, it's going to be your... I was homeless. I was a stripper. Baby mama with 4 baby daddies. What you mean? All of it and above. Indeed, that didn't take away from my testimony. Matter of fact, it added a little seasoning to it because now I can go in all the places that the saints can't go into and bust people here that would have never thought that the Lord is walking down on the inside of me. Excuse me, can I have a drink, please? Ah, get it, go. And the girl be like, excuse me, can I talk to you? No, because I came here to turn up. How they used to do, Jesus, hey, Jesus. Jesus, like, damn, I just came here to get me a drink. Goodness gracious, I already turned and messed the water. Yes, I already know. Do you want to be healed or not? Got things to do. You said, I know. Yeah, and then that happened when you were 10. Yeah. I'll be there in a moment, guys. Peter, just hold on. Calm down. What? Uh-huh. I already know. Yeah. Sure. All right. So, Go ahead. Never mind. All right. Can I? No. Okay. And then 25. Yep. I'm listening. Peter, I said calm down. Mind you, he's telling them this telepathically because Peter back there about to lose it. We gonna be on the ship at 7:30. I done paid the man. Now they gonna sneak us on past the Roman guard. Jesus. He like, hold up. Pete, I'm not gonna tell you again. Calm down. Go ahead. I'm listening. I can imagine Jesus when he did. That's why they said, how Jesus sleep on the boat when he's supposed to sleep. Because while he up, everybody asking him a gazillion questions. Mind you, he can read everybody's thoughts in the room. I would be tired too. He can see their black heart, so his eyes probably real tired. He looking straight through people like, he ask him a question, a green light come up, jealousy. A little black smoke come up, ooh, evil heart. A little red mist, oh, you lustful. Because you got to think everything started in the spirit. We don't know if God sees it in a vapor. He says he sees our life as a vapor. So maybe Hopefully, since you've been here, some of these seeds, hopefully, since you've been in this garden, and there have been seeds that have been sown into your, like, we like a co-op. Everybody got their box here. And you can sow some seeds in your box, but you can also give away some seeds to other people to make sure that they can grow other vegetables so that the soil will be rich with stuff, right? Because the more you share and the more different varieties of vegetables that grow, the more nutrient the soil becomes, right? Right? Because each different vegetable and fruit or plant gives something to the soil. It doesn't just take. It adds a property as well. Okay. So you come here, you give information that we didn't know. Everybody share information. Everybody life getting better. So the soil that we sowing into is getting richer, ain't it? Who pockets then got a little better? Since you realized you was stealing God's 10%, not giving him 10% of your gross. And you was just giving whatever you felt like your little heart was led to. But since there was a seed sown into you of, oh, hold on, wait, if you do this, it's changed. If you start thinking about what you say before you say it, you don't have as much frustration in the day. Oh, did you know that you can go here and get this, girl? We didn't. No, sir, we didn't, but thank you. My medicine is called this. And oh my God, I was looking in this book. Oh my God, my dad takes that medicine. Oh my God, my daughter takes that medicine. You crochet? Girl, I was looking for somebody to crochet me a. You make shoes? Oh my God, I was. You make body butters and creams for people with sensitive skin? Really? Oh my God, I've been looking for that. So the seeds, the stuff that you just do, that you just thought that you like doing, now all of a sudden there's a market for it. So that means you didn't have to go to school. You didn't have to do any of that. It was already in you. You've been looking on the outside for your gift that's gonna get you to the shmoney, and it was. You didn't have to connect with nothing else. Just ask God, the manufacturer of you, how you work and what you'll love to do best, and you won't ever feel like it's really work. It will be, but for the most part, it won't feel like it. Sometimes church is this. Sometimes being a part of an organ, and I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes it's this. It's an artificial connection to God when He says it's, you need a personal relationship. The only person you got to go through is Jesus to get to me. That's it. You don't need all the extras, the rules and regulations. They have nothing to do with saving souls. Because everything that I put in you, if you just be yourself, I'm going to draw the people to you that used to live your life or have something in common with you. You're not going to have to use what they taught you because I already put it in you. What's your false connection? What gets you some light, but not the light that's already in you? Because if this get crushed or ruined, you don't have the light no more. So you need to be looking at what in your life is an artificial connection to what's already on the inside of you. and what God has already given you. It still works. They both work. But this one can be destroyed. What God gave you, he said, can't no man take it. Whatever I give you, can't nobody take it from you. The stuff I put down on the inside of you, can't nobody take it from you. It's always gonna make way for you. You always gonna be able to see it if you use what I gave you and not what the world keep trying to give you. An artificial connection to me. God said you can't come to me unless I call you. So why is you worried about what they got to say? You wouldn't have even heard me unless I let you. That's scripture. Look it up for yourself. He said, you didn't come. I called you to me. If I never spoke to you or didn't even let you hear me calling you, you wouldn't even be where you at. You wouldn't have even been able to hear my voice. He said, I had to open up your ears so you could hear me. And I've been talking. You just couldn't hear me because I didn't want you to hear me. Y'all don't remember when Ognim and different people, even in the Noah movie, remember they was walking around talking about the gods hadn't spoken years, they hadn't had no signs or nothing in years and all of that. Remember, I think it was what, after Abraham or something, God could talking for like 400 years to the Israelites or something. He wouldn't say nothing. He would not talk. That's when they start going to the witches and stuff, doing magic. I sure did. Well, that's fine, girl. You got another one, but I bent it. Lord forgive me. I don't want y'all to think I don't care. I really be trying to hold on to stuff. The circle just be rough sometimes. That's all. You just pray for me. You hear? I have a feeling that's gonna fall, but I don't want it to, so we just not gonna speak that. Is you gonna tip? Oh, okay. Well, okay then. I don't trust it. Hold on. I ain't have to do that to myself. Wait just and good till I jump up and it's gonna fall to the floor. Ah! No. Thank you so much. So I'm about to go now. 96 minutes. Now I can go play my game. And yes, I'm about to find me something to eat. I ate my oatmeal sausage too earlier. I didn't get to take a nap, but that's okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. It wasn't even planned. You see, that's why I be telling you. Most times when I get on here, what game do I got? A PS5? The community got for the rec room at the university. Oh! Yeah! Wait, I can't go yet. Mama see drama. Girl. So, I was watching. Oh my God. Let me see. Yes. Oh, I done got out of there. Damn it. China's Dragon Emperor on Paramount. Y'all seen it? Why is the name of the first emperor something AI, like loud AI? From like 259 or 500 BC. I said, Interesting. You just did a 7-day trial. Go on and bust it. Pay attention. And if you got the big green book, listen, here we go. Y'all want some homework? I just gave y'all some. Because I would, I done been through these dynasties and whatnot. It's a trap. You already know it is. But guess what, though? The first of the Shing dynasty. Okay, so y'all remember we talk about this often. See, nobody didn't care. Everybody's worried about the Egyptians and stuff. But remember when I was telling y'all in this timeline down here when they started talking about all the dynasties, like the ping pong and all of that, and it went back to the first ones? Why is they mentioned? So get your book as your yep. Fohi and Yao, they are in there. Listen. Oh my God, they is in this thing. Listen, get your big green book out as you're watching this. Get your big green book out and go along. It's gonna be along the bottom, the Asian dynasties. Ooh wee. Get your big green book out and go ahead and watch that emperor. Now I ain't even made it through the first thing, and I was like, wow. So his name was AI. It was like Fohi AI or something like that. Jiao, you saw it. You said I got the atom chart. Oh yeah, baby. Did. Mm-hmm. I got this one too. This is the one I had first. Then I got this one. Mm-hmm. We got a few time charts in here. Um, Chinese Dragon Emperor. Now, what's crazy is we know that there were dragon siblings from the east because of Og around this time, right? And I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to give it away, but just pay attention to the first show. And I know, whatever, they going to spin it however they want to spin it, but just think about the things that we got this book that you can go and look at. Our Chinese Miss book, right? Just pull out a little bit of that. See if, just you got some research you can do. You ain't just completely. And then we got what's our other book? I don't remember which one it is. Is it Missing Legends? Hold on. Y'all see how dark that skin is? Y'all see how blue that skin is? Pale. Why do he got a lion head or a tiger head? Why do he got a snake body? Yeah, and a lot of y'all got this Missing Legends. What page is that? 197. Mm-hmm. And he sure is a lot bigger than everybody else. And look. Why is there a cow with human arms and human leg, like a human body with cow feet on his lap? Tell me. You see that? Now, where have we read this before? Where have we read that before? So if you got myths and legends, you might want to go on and go to page 197. Look around in there, read your thing, get your green book. So, well, if you have Paramount Plus, we need you to go watch China's Dragon Emperor. If you have the big green book, you need to get that out while you're watching it and go to the bottom of it and look at where the Asian dynasties start as you're watching this documentary. Make notes. Love you too, baby. So if you have I think they have the big green book online too, right? Can't you like download it or something? Didn't y'all tell me? You can buy the insert too. If you don't want the whole book, you can download it. Thank you, Tasha. There you go. So if you don't have it, it's Adams. Some of them, the different versions say a different thing because some of them don't say synchronological or however you say that. They just say chronological. So it just depends, but it's still gonna be the same one. So you need this book because you're gonna be looking at the right. Some of them just don't have the synchronology. That don't have that one. They have the other. It don't matter. They the same book. You know what I mean? But I need you gotta get your come on. You gotta get that out. How much did that book cost? I think it was what, like $40, y'all. I don't know how much it is now. I think it's like 40. Ain't it like 40? How much is it? It's 36 inches. It was 34 inches tall, roughly. Start at 40. Okay. So, yeah. So that's your homework as you're watching that. If you got your notes and stuff, it's worth the money, hands down, and is. We don't waste money around here. We don't buy nothing that ain't got no use. Some people buy stuff just to look at. That ain't what we do. Everything we buy, we gonna be able to use it. That's why I told y'all open them boxes up with your KitchenAids and all of that and get using them so that you already know. So you don't want to have to be trying to wait to learn how to make bread when food is scarce. You don't want to learn how to wait to keep butter when food is scarce. It's already scarce, but you don't want to wait until it gets even scarcer to be trying to, you better get that stuff open. I don't care if you do one different loaf of bread a day out of different ingredient. I mean, not a day, a week. We ain't doing no for show stuff. You better know how to use it. Because you do not want to be trying to learn how to make bread when it ain't no flour. Or it's very little oil or whatever. That's not the time you want to learn. You want to learn. So make the time. They got a million bread recipes online. You can go to the Goodwill and buy as many French breads, no baked breads. They got every kind of book for 59 cents, $2 and 39 cents. You ain't got to go no expensive borders. Go to the Goodwill and you can have some amazing cookbooks, and even some of the books that don't just say bread on them, they have amazing bread recipes in them. Why would you wait until stuff is scarce to learn how to use your stuff? I wouldn't do it. But you said, oh, great woman, or go to grandma's house, but some grandmas ain't giving up their stuff out. You know, these young grandmas, they don't. They trying to get somebody to take them out to eat and buy them some bundles. They ain't got no cookbooks at the house, especially not no bread recipes. They don't even have yeast. Well, they have it, but not in the cabinets. I'm gonna go before I get in trouble. I can feel it coming on. I might have me some Jesus juice this evening. They got yeast. It just barely ain't in the cabinet. Especially not if they didn't have a hot girl summer. These grannies out here, gifts as they call them. Uh oh. How much did this entire library cost me? Well, the first half of it, I don't know. In the second half, I didn't have to pay for it. You might want to ask the community, and I don't know if they're gonna let you in their business like that. The first half, but the second half, I couldn't. I don't even know the value of it. I have no idea. And the crazy thing is, if I did know, that ain't nothing you tell the world. See, this generation, they like to get robbed and set up. The generation I come from, it's just certain stuff we just didn't talk about. See, this generation, you got people coming here asking me, do I have all these books because I want to look smart? They're so used to staging everything, they books don't even got no papers in it. And they ain't never opened not damn one of them. They couldn't even tell you who none of the authors are. Not authors, authors. This is a private school collection, and that information is for God and CERCA, and CERCA don't even know. So evidently, it's above all our pay grade. I don't know. So there's a society, there's an honor society, and they donate books to our college. We don't know the value. They just have money in their donation department, and anytime they can, they send us books and to put in our school library, and we are so grateful for all of their donations because our students have been able to learn about subjects from all around the world. Did you color your hair for the fall? No. It's the same. What is going on with this hair color? Is the Lord making me look like I'm on fire or something? It is? No, but I need to remember the box. Because y'all been saying that it's the same. Do I have the emerald tablets? Yes, but not in the version that you have them in. Ooh, that feels so. Y'all see that? And now I gotta learn all these books. So I'm giving myself until December to know where everything is. Because I got that shelf open, those 3 shelves, and all of these. So I'm giving myself until December to now memorize where all the books should be. Thank you, Vivian. Girl, y'all had me working hard. Look. It's all that over there now, too. And there's some back behind here. I ain't turning it around. So whole 3 shelves over there with books, and y'all been working me. Real good too. Working the heck out of me. Shoot. Y'all know how heavy these books is? Just think. These books, y'all know where they used to be, all the way down at the bottom. Most of these books were all the way down there. Then there was books that was up here. All the books that was up here at first is all over there on those shelves. 99.9% of the books that were up here are all over there. Then there was books that had to be moved around because y'all ain't been able to see our whole. Ooh, girl, get the Garrett's buffalo mix. Get the buffalo mix. Listen, get the Garrett's buffalo. Auntie turn me on. Get the Garrett's buffalo mix, the truth. And then I like salty and sweet and like savory and sweet. Baby, I can't. Ooh, yeah. You can get your little butter. Cause everybody, butter tastes good on wings. Like it's perfect. So get the buffalo wing one or the buffalo mix, and then get you some butter, baby. Get you a little caramel on the side. Listen, I done made a whole meal out of popcorn. I told y'all, Auntie done sent me so many. I had matcha and strawberry, all in a bowl, just like a little sectioned off. Like how y'all be doing y'all seasonings when y'all doing y'all videos. Y'all had a little, and then you see it and flash, and it be all the little seasonings right there. That's how you say about Gary. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That and then we're like, "Circa, are you pregnant?" No, I'm TikToking and YouTubing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting. More food because they're gonna send it, and I don't like to waste. So I'm gonna eat as much of it as I can. What have you been doing? TikToking and YouTubing. That's what I've been doing. Hmm. I didn't know the TikTok made you gain weight. I didn't either. I probably wouldn't have did it. I probably wouldn't have came over here. I got kicked off somewhere else and just showed up over here trying to see who all was here and got stuck. Hmm. That's what happened. But back to what I was saying. This book right here is the same as the Emerald Tablets. The Shepherd of Hermes is your Emerald Tablets. The Vision of Hermes and all of that. That's where the old boy got the Emerald Tablets from. Yeah, this. There go your Emerald Tablets right there. It's just not called the Emerald Tablets here. It's called the Shepherd of Hermes. And his visions and all that good stuff. It's funny because someone had asked me a couple years ago had I read the Emerald Tablets, right? So then they sent me like a copy, like a PDF or something, and I was like, "This is the Shepherd of Hermes. I've already read this." I said, "You call it the Emerald Tablets. I call it the Shepherd of Hermes." They keep kicking y'all out. I'll be seeing it now. Okay, so now I know what's going on. Because it just kicked y'all out. Yellow, red. It's kicking y'all out. I see it. I know now what's going on here. So when that little red dot is at the top, yep, now it's yellow. So y'all green. Oh, okay. So they doing stoplights on me. Okay, I didn't even know. So when the green light is on, y'all good. They got a yellow, which is when I guess y'all say I be buffering, and then that when it go red, it's cutting out some stuff. That's crazy. I didn't know what they're about. Okay, because yep, it's back on yellow. Now it's red. I didn't know that's what they do. Hmm. Ain't that crazy? They stopped that right on now. Now I see what they be doing. It's freezing because it's red. Yeah. Lost connection. I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Y'all ain't got to get rid of me, TikTok. I'm about to go. Mm-hmm. They can't sell. Look, they be like, dang it, every time this lady gets on the internet, she's helping people. We don't like that. We don't want that. Why does she keep doing that? Oh, I know I'm good now, but I'm about to go find me something to eat and get on this God of War game. That's what I'm about to do. It is. And then I'm going to play Sonic after that. And then I ain't been on Harry Potter in a minute. And I might play some Pac-Man. And then... that part. You right. Y'all know they going to try to throw me out. I ain't tripping. Who learned something today? Who's about to start gauging your inner child meter and don't judge it by that every day? It's something you go back and visit every so often just to make sure that you still working on that progress. Let me ask you a question. Who went through your closet to see what kind of shoes you could fit? Y'all thought I forgot? Thank you so much, Red. Huh? Y'all thought I forgot? Oh, good. Cause y'all still trying to squeeze in your shoes from junior high school, boo boo. Them feet done spread out. You are no longer a 6, young lady. You need a 7.5. Oh! Can I word for word what book? Do you see all these books behind me? I ain't trying to memorize nothing because then I start to sound like a recording. And don't want to either. Because then I just stay right there and I feel like because I haven't memorized that that's all there is to know. Y'all know the peoples is here. Good job. You gonna say I'm sorry that I was supposed to be hard. Yeah, right, Queen. Uh-uh. She gonna say, I'm sorry. 18 tomatoes. Those were supposed to be hearts. Uh-uh. Good save. Good save. That's funny. She said, uh-oh, them was supposed to be hearts. You know why? Because they don't want y'all to heal y'all inner child. There go all the medication. Mm-hmm. There go all the medication. Safe travels. Yeah. Uh-huh. There go all the medication. Mm-hmm. So, what don't work? Oh, I've ignored myself for too many years. Yes. And using my debit, but it's still buffering. Girl, the GOV is here. So we were talking about a spiritual closet. If you guys wonder what I was talking about with the shoes, we were talking about spiritual closet. You have to go back and watch class from earlier today or yesterday. It was earlier today. Mm-hmm. I know they pitching me out. It's all right. So you had to go through your life and see what situations you were still holding on to, like a pair of shoes you can't fit no more, where your feet be all crumpled up. Okay? Yeah. You're welcome. Hey, y'all, I'm about to go anyway. Y'all know I'm about to go play my game. So it's the peoples. Y'all know they here. For those of you that missed class, if you don't know, we have a YouTube CERCA TROVA 22. If you ever want to catch a class that you feel like you missed, y'all know we have 670 videos. The same name as this, CERCA TROVA 22 on YouTube. Shoot, if you type in CERCA, I might just come up. It's just crazy that we like YouTube certified. That's nuts. But yeah, um, if you ever want to go and look under the live videos, we don't do many shorts and stuff. I guess I should start. I'm about to start doing different content too, and not different. I'm just about to start adding content. I ain't made no content for real in forever, my own. So, like, I ain't did no videos or nothing. Don't how I'm gonna get myself in the FYP if I ain't putting out no content? Cause I do just this every day because it's easier, and then people can go and watch on the thing. Oh yes, we're out. Anytime I'm live on here, most time I'm live on YouTube too. So whenever you see me looking over here, I'm looking at. We got Instagram too. I just don't be on there. I maybe I'll do that tomorrow or another day. Maybe we'll go live on Instagram for a couple of days. Cause trying to do all three be hard. Trying to read everybody when I was doing, I feel like a ping pong ball. But I do need to start getting back on Instagram. Okay, I love y'all, and y'all see my deal. We're supposed to do Zoom. I don't got the energy for that right now. I don't know why Zooms be more. All of it take energy. Maybe soon. We were supposed to do a Zoom about our areas, but y'all be working me. Y'all see me sit down on the floor and cry yesterday almost because I said, okay, well, I got to put all these gifts up y'all done sent. And I said, well, just wait a while. And you said, oops, we already sent some stuff. It'll be there tomorrow. And I just sat down on the floor and almost cried. I did cry on the inside. Y'all just didn't see it. So now I gotta find a place to put that stuff too. Who gonna help me move all this stuff when I move? Y'all know my leg bad. Who is gonna help me move all this stuff? Hell. Y'all just keep on buying stuff and keep on buying stuff and keep on buying stuff, but ain't nobody gonna help me pack or nothing. Y'all don't even come over here and help me clean up all my stuff. Y'all be buying. Ain't that how the kids? Mommy, you bought these clothes. Why do I gotta clean them up? You bought them. Yeah, but they're your clothes. But you bought it. I didn't even want it. You bought it. You cleaned it up. You bought it. That's how I be feeling. Because y'all seen it, but y'all come over here and help me clean it up. Shoot. Watch my little nieces Debbie say, You said go get your shoes. Then you buy those, Mom? Why do I have to pick up shoes that you bought? You bought them, you pick them up. What would y'all do if y'all? I know somebody would have been knocked all the way to the ground. Uh-oh. I wasn't going to say. Listen, you gonna whoop him? Because that's how you talk to God. God, this husband you gave me. God, these kids you gave me. God, this job you gave me. God, this body you gave me. Why do I have to be responsible for stuff you gave me? I didn't even ask for it. See, it was funny until you knew I was talking about y'all. I already knew what to do, baby. I'm getting quick. Wait till I come out in a real umpire suit. I got y'all. Don't even trip. It was funny till you found out you was the kid that was telling your parent, you pick up the shoes. You bought them for me. Ooh, I love y'all too. It was cat till you figured out you was that kid. Telling your parent that they didn't even ask for the shoes that you gave them. Y'all thought I was about to let y'all get out of here without... Come on now. Y'all woke me up and made me get out of my bed. I'm going out with a blast. Head bust. Indeed. You said going through this now. They are 3 and 5 and is. So this also goes back to you healing your inner child. So what you gonna teach my little babies right here at this space? Ooh, Miss Shelly Bear, you came in on the lane with the Tasia. Oh, I'm just gonna stand back. Go on and make me some tomato sauce then. I got some chili. I got enough tomatoes for chili. I might make me some lasagna. Make me some I got a whole bunch of tomatoes. It's okay. Ooh-wee. You didn't know you was that kid, huh? Look at everybody like, see, that's why I don't come over here. This why I don't come over here. Sure. Love y'all. Bye. Toodles.